So, Loki is released, the giant warrior pirates are here, and the Atom Tree can actually burn down. Hello, One Piece enthusiasts, I'm the One Piece nerd. Today let's talk about One Piece chapter 1141. And I know I was late the previous few chapters, but here I am today. And with the release of Loki, we all knew this was gonna happen. Don't pretend to be like, no, he was no way it was gonna be released. I'm like, dude, that's the plot. Anyways, he's still shackled. His one leg is still shackled to the Sea Prison Stone. I don't think he can use his Devil Fruit powers yet, but this does mean danger. Now, am I gonna keep on saying the same things again? Probably not. Let's just say things are about to get messy. The one notable thing in this chapter, of course, being the fact that the Atom Tree can burn. The Atom Tree can permanently be burnt, and we've seen a branch of it being burnt, and if it wasn't stopped, it would burn the entire tree. We know Oda's use of amplifying danger. Every single arc, there is one small thing that happens, and by the end of the arc, that thing turns out to be something very, very, very big. I'm just gonna say it, this is probably my one theory other than the whole Blackbeard being on whole cake thing, that's probably gonna be correct. The Atom Tree is going to start burning down by the end of the arc, and Luffy has to find a way to save it. I don't know, man, that's the only idea I ever had, and it must be a special kind of fire, maybe from a certain devil fruit that burned the Atom Tree. We don't know where the fire came from. Could be something special. I don't really think a special tree like the Atom Tree could be burned by simple fire. So I believe maybe the Loki's Devil Fruit has something to do with fire as well. And of course, he is going to end up burning the Atom Tree again, and this time it's going to be a massive chaos. Other than that, Loki being released, I'll just say this much, that Luffy is kind of being selfish. He has always been selfish, and that's to be said, but the point is, this time he was completely selfish and not using his head, although most of the time he doesn't use his head. However, this time it is different. We don't know the antagonists of the arc. Yes, it could be the Holy Knights, but at the same time there are factions within the Giants, like let's say the Elders and Loki and the New Generation. There are multiple factions in Elbaf present right now with multiple motives. We don't know who the primary antagonist is. Loki right now is being set up as the primary antagonist, but the point is, Loki is a trickster. Loki can fool people into thinking that he is playing the villain narrative, where on the other hand, he's actually the justifiable hero that saved Elbaf from chaos. That's probably why the Holy Knights are here. And to be completely honest, Zoro's disagreement with Luffy, in this place where Zoro is still skeptical of what Loki is and should or should he not trust Luffy in trusting Loki, I would say that he's right. I think this is one of the most pivotal points for the growth of Luffy as well as Zoro as well as the rest of the crew, because Luffy can't be senseless, and now he's an emperor. He's gotta deal with people like Blackbeard, Shanks, and the world government, where he can't afford to be his normal, nonsensical, without logic, go with intuition person. Yes, he will be that at the end of it, but he has to know when to control his emotions. I think that was the primary focus of the fight between Gaban and Luffy, and I'd like to believe that this would play out the entire arc, from the beginning to the end. Luffy being triggered by the fact that Loki bad-mouthed Shanks, followed by the same thing Gaban did again, despite knowing Gaban and Shanks are friends. Although Luffy doesn't really pay attention to that. The point of the matter is, I think Shanks' role in Elbaf, the politics in and of itself, will involve Shanks one way or another. Some people with, some people against Shanks, and that could be the driving force between whatever ruins Elbaf. And Luffy has to be the middle of it all, trying to resolve the conflict and make sure Elbaf is in one place, because that's what Gabon thinks he'll be capable of doing. And Luffy now has to be more rational and not use his emotional and sentimental side when dealing with problems in Elbaf. And I think that's going to be a key and cornerstone of the arc, and I'm going to say that the Atom Tree will be very much involved, and considering its heritage and the things it has, there's a lot of things we still don't know about the Atom Tree, and I'd like to believe that it holds more secrets than we think. It's in fact important, as if not more important than the road poneglyphs. That's it for the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and peace.